This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Plenty of time, loads up, lets it fly down the sideline. He wants Torres, he's got to come back.
This is your home for the Broncos. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Plenty of time, loads up, lets it fly down the sideline. He wants Torres, he's got to come back, he makes the catch. Down, Jackson Torres. There's a chance for Spring Hill. Back set, kill for Serpan.
Nice touch there, looking for Rainforth, and he's able to find the back of the net. A first touch volley. The substituted freshman, Odell.
Gano looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos on a 3rd down and 4 from the 5.
It's time for the Broncos on your home for Spring Hill High School athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Every meter for 2.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Emporia High School, the site of the Paul Terry Classic. We're a little late to the action, some technical difficulty early on here on a first trip to Emporia High School. But I can tell you what, the Broncos have hit the ground running in this ball game. They are lights out in the first quarter, and now about a minute into a quarter number 2. Do apologize for our late start. Had to fight through some stuff here in the early season, but the Broncos have hit the ground running. BJ Harris along with you. Alongside me tonight, Curtis Kaiser. Got Caden Carbajo on assignment. Not sure what Caden's doing tonight, but we are on the road here at Emporia. We'll be here for the next 3 ball games to kick off this 2024-25 season. And the Lady Broncos doing exactly what they need to do with their 26-6 lead. Isla Herman getting things started off with 12 first quarter points. Broncos have had 5 girls in the scoring column already. And the latest bucket in Addie Bond 3 to start this second quarter. Broncos in full control here over the host Emporia Spartans team. Emporia coming into this ball game 0-1 after an early season road trip. I was complaining about my trip over here to Emporia. They had to go week 1, day 1 to Liberal, Kansas for a road matchup. Emporia girls coming off a 4th place finish in 5A. We saw them last year and knew in that first game when we saw them that they were going to be pretty good. And Broncos gave them all they could handle in that matchup last year. And they rattled together about 20 straight wins, not falling again until they got to the state tournament. There's a bucket up and good for number 5, Bailey Wiltz, for the Spartans. Her first bucket of the ball game, and we are off and run. I can't believe basketball season is here already, and these guys have all been working throughout the fall here, late fall, to get ready for this night right here. Some games already in. There's Bond for 3, a little off the front of the iron, no good. Callie Rodden down in there to try to get the rebound off her knee and out of bounds. Some new faces all around, but for the Bronco girls, a lot of returning experience. There'll be a few new bodies in there that we'll talk about, and certainly replacing a couple of seniors, 3 seniors from a year ago. But a core of this team is back, and a team that really put together a nice season. Coach Hussa puts on her notes that obviously a 3rd straight Frontier League title's on up for grabs and something they want to do, but I think this team's got higher hopes than that, and they're off to a good start here in game number 1. Up 26-8 here against Emporia. 4:24 to go in this second quarter. Good defense. Aubrey Meter getting in there to swap that one away and cause a turnover. We'll see lots of that. Isla Herman going to run point for the Broncos. High post for Rodden. Work down inside. That one's batted around. Loose ball To be determined. They're going to be a jump ball. They've been quick on that one. Curtis was keeping track of things as I was fighting through the tech issues, and said jump balls have been a pretty common theme here, so there's another one.
Yeah, there's been 6 or 7 of them already.
Midway point of this second quarter, good entry pass in there from Meter to Harris. And Isabel Harris will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, the year ago, the 1-and-1 went away. It's shooting 2 each time. And Harris knocks down the first one. No shot clock here today. We spent a good chunk, I'd say, from about Ottawa to almost Beto Junction reading up on the shot clock rules, and then got here and found out there's no use of shot clock. But we can tell you all about it, but we won't need to. Here's Meter from the elbow, just outside, rattles it in.
We'll save that conversation for a later broadcast.
Yeah, we'll wait until we actually have to use it.
Yeah.
We don't want to burn all our good stuff here early on. But pressure going to be applied by the Broncos in the back court. Spartans, a young team, and like I mentioned, replacing a really good core group of seniors that it's just going to be a bit of a youth movement and some growing here. First-year head coach under Taylor Scott. And there's more of Harris swatting at that one. They're going to get her on a foul reach in.
That might be her third.
So Broncos Centennial or Frontier League champions last year. Emporia Centennial League champions a year ago. In this tournament, you've got a 5A fourth place finisher from a year ago, and I've already mentioned that that is not the same team here for Emporia, but I can tell you, Hayden is in this tournament as well. They were third place finishers in 3A last year. Hayden's moved up to 4A in basketball, but it's a very competitive girls' side of the bracket here. Trinity Academy, the other team in this round robin tournament, will play all 3 teams. Emporia tonight, Trinity Academy, and Hayden. Back at it on Friday and then again on Saturday morning. You want to set your calendar up for some Spring Hill basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live. Entry pass down inside, shot no good on the take from Bailey Wiltz. Rebound pulled out of there. Broncos run the floor. Herman pulls it out. Left side, 3 on the way. Left it short on the take by Kaylee Schubert. Addie Bond, a senior on this team. Sydney Busher, not going to have her tonight. She's battling a little bit of an injury, and so without the key scorer and 11 rebounds and 18 points a game from a year ago, certainly Broncos feel pretty good if they're up in the situation they are right now without their leading player on the bench. So no Busher tonight, but another one of those seniors, Lizzie Suter, kind of one of the main catalysts out there right now for Spring Hill as the leaders. And Suter really stepped up good last year. She was 4 points per game. One of the top free throw shooters when she got her a chance as well, and a good defender.
Yeah, I think a lot of things Lizzie does for the team doesn't get measured in the stats.
Oh, dangerous pass there. Schubert's trying to track it down, and a steal by Emporia. Long pass out. No, going to take it herself. Little runner by Aguirre. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Emporia. Good on-ball defense there from Meter. She'll be in those passing lanes, and now legs get tangled up, and they're going to say out of bounds off of the Broncos. No, foul on Meter. This crew's not liking the aggressive play of the Broncos, but that aggressive play is exactly what you'll need to do when you get into Frontier League play, so keep at it. Elsie Sprague going to check in for Meter. Aubrey just picking up her first personal foul. Sprague getting into the game. Elsie battled through injury last year, wasn't able to get on the floor. Somebody they really want to have out there on the perimeter to control the basketball and play defense. A little tripped up there and feet tangled up, if anything, there, but Suter, I think, is going to pick that one up.
Foul trouble could be something to watch here. We've got several or a couple with 3 at least.
Well, luckily, pretty solid lead. Wiltz trying to get it in. Throw it in. Got to be tracked down by Herman. Isla, layup, right hand, good. Herman, 14 first half points, including a pair of 3s in this one. Pressure going to remain in the backcourt. that's probably right there what you're going to get from Suter, that she can play down to the post if she needs to with her length, but they're going to put her on the perimeter with her athleticism and just hound somebody to death like that. And there was a couple of games last year where Coach really pushed her out there and said, hey, that's their best player, go. In fact, it was in that first game at the Emporia when their best player, Suter, went out there and did a pretty good job against her, and I think that was just a thing to see all season long, and so we'll need more from that senior. Herman going to be a big factor for the Broncos as well, already here with 14 points. Schubert work off left side Suter, try to rep it down inside for Herman. They're just denying her the basketball. Body's on the floor. Going to be picked up by Emporia. Trying to drive up the floor. Adiah Hefner, kick out. 3, off the back glass, no good by Beheimer. And now here comes Schubert. Broncos going to run with it a little bit. Didn't have numbers, 2-on-2 there. Schubert step around, shot no good. Pretty good look there. Had Sprague maybe on the back block late. City behind. Nobody's really running half-court offense much here.
Nope.
That's a good play there, but going to be last touched out of bounds by Emporia, so it will stay with the Broncos.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot last year with the kind of 1A, 1B mentality you have when you have, Sydney Busher and Isla Herman there kind of sharing the scoring load. It was interesting to see how we come out tonight with Sydney not able to participate. And there's been a litany of Broncos that have stepped up, and you see Isla Herman for another deuce right there.
She's got 16. Broncos with a sizable lead here in the first half of this one. Ball poked out by Schubert. Aggressive defense, on ball all the way up the floor the Broncos have been playing.
Talked about that on the trip down here. It could be good for this Bronco team. We don't know the extent of Sydney's injury or how long she'll be out, but oftentimes it can be good for a team to experience that without their main player. So we'll see how the Broncos do, but the returns right now are very promising.
Hefner with a bucket for Emporia. Emporia basketball, 51 seconds to play first half. Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. We'll reset here a little bit, give you some of that pregame information that we didn't get to because of some tech issues, but it looks like we're off and running now. Appreciate everybody jumping on here to watch some Spring Hill basketball in game number 1. Full slate of coverage coming your way this winter. We spent last weekend with the Bronco wrestling teams. Pair of long days for Matt Jones, Caden Carbajo there. Push back side, Rodden. Her second. Team foul number 4. It's 5 fouls per quarter. Shooting 2 every time. And after 5, it's no shooting. It's shooting 2 every time on any foul.
Any foul, yeah.
No 1-and-1, so that one knocked out of bounds off the knee of Emporia. Bond going to run the point this time for Spring Hill. Herman, kick, Schubert, 3, no good. Rebound, Sprague put up and good. Nice job by Elsie Sprague to be in the right place at the right time. Her first bucket of the game. Maybe her first varsity points, in fact. Three seconds on the clock. They'll get a shot off of one. Not a bad look at one here at the end. 35-10 Broncos in front of Emporia. Good start to what we hope to be a very good season. Again, apologize for late start. Glad you're here now. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and reset the scene here, let you know what happened in the first half, talk about that boys matchup that's coming up a little bit later in our coverage. It is season number 6 of Spring Hill High School basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Appreciate all our supporters. We'll hear from them next. We'll be back with the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Welcome back out here, everyone, to Emporia High School. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Curtis Kaiser, here this evening as the Spring Hill Broncos make the trip over here to the Paul Terry Classic in Emporia. Bronco girls here at the halftime break have that lead you see on your screen right there, 35-10 at the break. Really jumped out to a quick start, led 20-4 at the end of the first quarter, and have not looked back. Have looked really good here to start off this season. Of course, another season of Spring Hill Sports Live here in basketball, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics, providing beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics are experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience. Locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. And of course, we are on the midst of the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336 and tell them we sent you. I dare you to pop in there some afternoon when Michael's in there and say, hey, I heard you on Spring Hill Sports Live. It'll make his day. I promise you. Halftime here, this one, the girls lead at 35-10. Let's take a look at some of your halftime numbers. Halftime stats here don't have real good numbers for Emporia. They do have 10 points. They kind of struggled with some of the pressure from Spring Hill, but the Broncos now have seven girls in the scoring column in this one already. That's always a good thing early on in the season. Isla Herman leading the way with 16 points, including a pair of threes in the first quarter, really set the tone. 6 points from Aubrey Meter, 5 points from Addie Bond, 3 points from Callie Rodden, 2 points from Elsie Sprague, and 2 points from Kaylee Schubert, 1 point from Isabel Harris for the Broncos here at half. A little bit of foul trouble perhaps. We'll see if that plays a factor in this second half, and if it continues like it is, we would anticipate perhaps even a running clock. So things have gone well here for the Lady Broncos. We're going to take another quick break. We come back, we're going to take a look at that boys matchup here on the back half of our doubleheader. They're out there warming up as we speak. Return in 1 minute on the Michael Grant Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show right here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back out here in Emporia High School, Paul Terry Classic. Michael Graham, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. You see the Bronco boys warming up out there currently. Broncos, the boys coming in this year, likewise to the girls on the Emporia side, replacing a really big class of seniors that struggled early on, had a really long run of winless portion of their season and really struggled, and then completely turned around. You saw some of that senior leadership step up and saw them kind of come together a little bit down the stretch, winning 7 of their last 9, a couple of big conference wins as well in there, and hopefully ended with some confidence and got some confidence for these younger guys. But the Bronco boys, they're going to be going with some youth. They're going to be going with a little bit undersized down inside, similar to what they had last year. Maybe had a little bit more of a post presence down there, but we'll see what they've got on the youth side of things. The Broncos, Martin Freegon, one of those guys is going to be coming back with a little bit of playing time, but really they'll rely on Peyton McAvoy. He's averaged nearly 8 points per game last year, and he's a shooter. He's going to try to pull the trigger on shots from the perimeter. And then Jordan Miller, he averaged just under 4 points a game last year, but again, he's going to need more. He led the team in rebounds, 4 rebounds a game. He'll be a factor on both ends of the ball. And then Jackson Bruce, a new name, a sophomore that we expect to see some. Did not have any playing time last year on varsity, but the 6'3 sophomore has really shown up in preseason, and he'll be a starter here tonight as well. Evan Brown coming back from injury for the Broncos in his senior season. Brown certainly was expected to be a big contributor last year and had to battle through an injury and never did not see the floor except for 1 game. Corey Kirkner, another freshman a year ago. He's a sophomore this year, and expect big things from him as well. And so the boys, they will have their hands full. I think it's a pretty good Emporia team that they'll be facing off against here. They beat Liberal 71-18 to begin their season earlier this year, or a week ago, I guess, or last week. They made that nice trip out to Liberal. If you're going to Liberal, you might as well stop by Santa Fe, New Mexico. So that's that will conclude our Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Appreciate Michael jumping on board for us once again this season, and all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you basketball here from Emporia this evening. 35-10 Broncos in full control over this one, really from the word go. Footwear has just gotten super stylish. There's there's 10 girls out there in 10 different colors of shoes, 10 different styles of shoes, I think. So You know, I think those basketball tennis shoe companies are probably going to make it.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
What's it? Is it pronounced Nike? Is that how you say it?
E.
Okay, gotcha.
Nick E.
All right, Emporia will have the ball to begin this second half. Moving from left to right as you're watching here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Out high, controlled by Aguirre. Kickoff for Beheimer. Beheimer trapped up top by Bond. Good look back down inside, and that's a nice entry pass to Macy Davis, who gets them on the board to start this second half. .7:33 to play. First offensive possession of the second half for the Broncos. Here's a three from Herman, lifted a little long. Nice rebound. There's that effort from Suter, but she'll step on the inline and out of bounds back to Emporia. Broncos have put this pressure on in the backcourt, and it has led to some easy buckets and really caused Emporia heartburn getting the bucket, getting the ball down into the bucket. A 5-second count. Meter D'ing up right there. Aubrey, going to be some challenges. Certainly her defensive effort, her length allows her to be in places they maybe don't anticipate her, and then just sheer speed and athleticism. She'll have it on the right side, just getting hassled. She'll step around the defender, pull up, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound, Schubert fighting for it. Loose ball, still loose, and saved by Emporia. A couple of 50-50 balls going the way of the Spartans here in the early going of this second half. And we got a boys game coming up on the back side here of our high school doubleheader. Rodden, defender, inside the paint, just stood up strong and kept that one. Near turnover there by Herman. Vaughn needs a little help as well. She'll have the elbow. Kick. Long two, going to run in. Just stepped on the line, did Suter. So the thing this Bronco girls has is they got several girls will step back. Bond will shoot a three. Meter can shoot a three. Suter will. Certainly Herman. Busher doesn't do it very often, but her efficiency's pretty high, I think, what she does. So you got to defend all the way from the top to bottom against this Bronco team. Good look there, taking baseline. And Meter going to pick up her third personal foul. Second, rather.
And you can't overstate, I've noticed a lot down here on the offensive end for the Lady Broncos, you can't overstate the impact that Addie Bond has running the offense. She's always, if someone's out of place, she's always pointing them, telling them where to go. Like, she's in control of this offense and has been for this will be her third year starting. So a lot of experience there at the point guard position, and I think it's going to pay dividends as the year goes on.
Yeah, we talked about the experience this team brings back, but nobody brings back more than Bond, and she was a contributor as a sophomore. Played a lot of minutes as a sophomore, in fact, and so she's got all that playing time, and then obviously the role she played last year. And I had her marked down on my roster a good portion of the year last year as a senior and said it about 100 times. And so she's getting, in my book, her second senior year, but I'm glad she's back here for her real one.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, yep, that was on me. There's probably a lot of people confused on that one.
See, that goes to show I do listen to you,
thanks.
DJ.
Yeah, it's at least one person I know. I'm 0 for 3 in my house, so. But I did make that correction eventually, and I'm glad she's here now. She'll get it inbound here at Bond. Good move, crossover, little runner with the right hand. Good. Boy, she heard us talking about us up here and showed off for it. Addie's got 7 for the Broncos, who lead 39-13. And there's a throwaway. I'm going to say it's tipped barely by Meter and out of bounds.
And I know the users at home can't see it because of the camera placement, but judging by the bench down there, you wouldn't think Sydney Busher's hurt too bad. She is the biggest cheerleader there is on this team. She's jumping up and down and cheering on her teammates. You got to love seeing that.
Some pretty good players on the bench for the Broncos as well. So Emporia, they got off easy, I think, so far here tonight. And the foul on the Broncos. So we mentioned Busher, but at the end of the bench, Margot Todd and Emery Feeback out for the year with injuries, and you just lose a tremendous amount of presence down to the post with each of those players. Todd can play inside and outside as well. So it will be some people get some opportunities. Herman, last second toss, Rodden, pucked out of bounds, and she'll shoot. Will Callie Rodden. About a 50% free throw shooter a year ago was Rodden. She averaged 3.4 points per game for Spring Hill as well, and almost 3.5 rebounds for Rodden. She was a factor down to the post on the glass. This is the first one.
My memory serves me correctly, which it doesn't most times, but I believe she made the all-tournament team in the Wellsville Top Gun tournament.
One where the Broncos won that tournament over Blue Valley Southwest, an opponent that they saw a couple of times last year, and that was a big win for them. I think that was some good confidence going into the stretch down for the Lady Broncos, a 3 overtime winner against a really good, was that Jeff West?
Yeah.
Or Nemaha Central, which one was it? We'll find it. Ooh! That's a tough one against Suter. I think that was a pretty solid screen.
Yeah, I disagree with that call, but my opinion doesn't matter. It looked like she had her feet set.
Yeah, somebody hits the ground, that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad screen, and Suter's going to pick up her 4th foul. And a tough one there against her. Hussa probably making a much more articulate argument than we are up here, but Suter will sit 40-13, Broncos in front. Another foul. Boy, these guys are quick on the whistle. I love it, frankly. I would prefer this as to what we kind of see typically night in and night out, where it's, you know, pretty physical.
Depth will be tested tonight, though, if fouls continue.
Far side for Aguirre. There's defense from Bond. Loose ball. Pori comes up with it. Nope. Schubert out of there with it. Long pass up in front. Herman, one-handed, meter. Shot no good. A little off balance was Aubrey in. Missed opportunity. Iowa to be a little more selfish perhaps. You can always fake that, bring that defender off of you. Pulled out of there by Wiltz, and she'll bring it up. Pump fake. Step around for Farrell. Wiltz, kick for Cunningham. She'll try it. There's Bond again on ball defense. She gets the steal. Addie with the steal and the finish with the left hand good. Bond has 9. Broncos in full control.
I know steals is not a stat that we keep, but there's been a lot of them already.
A little runner falls short and out of bounds. Isabel Harris going to check into the ball game for Spring Hill. Out goes Rodden. Schubert, Bond, Meter, Harris, and Herman on the floor for the Broncos.
Looking forward to watching Isabel this year. Her sister Audrey graduated last year, and I've seen Isabel play some in the summer, and she has improved immensely. So looking forward to see. This is her junior year. Looking forward to see her continue to develop. And
there she is right there on cue. Shot no good. Got in good position to get the entry pass, and then ball knocked out of bounds off of Schubert. It'll go stay with Emporia. 3:04 to play, third quarter. Relentless defensively so far, and if you're playing pretty good defense game number 1, that bodes well for what's to come.
Yep.
Loose balls. Wiltz wanting it more down inside. She fights for it. She's got 4 by my count. Schubert. Elbow for Harris. Corner for Herman. 3 on the way. No good off the heel. Here's Aguirre. Going to get Schubert. Good defense by her. Wilt. Good defense from Harris to block off that entry pass. There's a little poke out by Schubert. Loose ball. Bond another one. That's going to be a jump ball, and that will be in favor of the Broncos. Bond going to trot it up for Spring Hill. Bond, Harris at the elbow, kick Meter. Meter thought about it. Back to Harris. Dump off trying to go to Herman. Loose ball. Got to be stronger with that entry pass from Harris down inside. Put a little zip on that thing, get it in there.
Yeah, I think entry passes like that, you'd like to have a little better angle. Hard to feed the low block from the free throw line.
Herman causes that matchup issue as well. She can get down inside the paint and post up, and that's what they were trying to do right there. Just couldn't fully execute. Wiltz outside, 90 seconds to go third quarter. There's that length. Harris swats it out of the air. Sprague going to lead the charge. Elsie into the paint. Meter stepping on the 3-point line. Good. These girls step back, one step back. They'd have one more point, but we'll take it from Meter. She's got 8. Entry pass in for the Spartans. Worked into Davis. Davis trapped down inside by Bond and Herman. Will to go baseline through her hands. And tracked down, picked up by Cunningham. Cunningham baseline. And she walked with it.
Another really good defensive possession there by the Lady Broncos.
Yeah, I've been very, very impressed by the Bronco D. And again, this is an Emporia team that's reloading a little bit, a team that finished 4th in 5A last year, but graduated almost that entire team. Meter, Sprague, skip pass near side Bond. Bond to the free throw line, to the corner for Meter. They'll work it back outside. Here's Bond. Posted up down in Herman. They've got help on her. Bond on the kick out. Shot no good. Good rebound by Meter. Get it to Harris. Harris to Sprague. Quickly out. Herman steps into 1-3 on the way. No good. Good rebound by Harris once again. Elsie Sprague shot no good. The lid's gone on it. Herman saves it, and the Broncos have plenty of opportunities there. 2 seconds left here in this third quarter. Ball up and knocked away by Bond a little bit, and that's how we'll end it. 44-15, Broncos in full control. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
44-15. Broncos in full control here over the Emporia Spartans. Paul Terry Classic. Spring Hill will be back over here on Friday and then back again on Saturday. And up and good. Rodden knocking that one down to get the first bucket of the fourth quarter. Was it not Rodden?
No.
Oh, Meter?
No.
There's only
20.
two. Okay, there we go. Herman.
I
missed that. I didn't see her down there.
My memory is just not what it used to be.
She's got 18, though. Broncos play a 3 p.m. game on Friday. The girls do against Hayden, then followed by at 4:30 for the boys, and then we'll be back here. Little matinee basketball, not even 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. We'll be back here for matchup with Trinity Academy out of Wichita. So, again, tonight, got a boys game yet to come your way. And then on Friday, 3 p.m. tip. School's out. We'll be playing basketball on Friday. And that'll be followed by the boys at approximately 4:30. And then on Saturday, right back here, 10 a.m. Have a little Cheerios. Turn on Saturday morning cartoons for a little bit. And when those usually roll off about 10 o'clock in the morning, that'd be a good time to flip over and watch some basketball. And then you can go on about your day. We'll be out of here by 12:30, 1 o'clock, and you can go on and do what you need to do.
So you're saying I'm going to miss my cartoons?
You'll miss your cartoons. You'll have to be here with me. Bond near steal. They call it jump ball instead, and that's in favor of Emporia. 30-point lead. I believe that's the running clock total threshold.
It is.
31-point lead.
They did not announce it, though. I expected them to.
Emporia trying to work it down inside. That is Davis. She's got a kick for Wilt. She's got an off-balance three, no good. Good box out by Rodden. One-hand push-up for Meter. Quickly to Rodden. Nice job running the floor. Great ball movement. Very good execution there by the Broncos.
Short of a one-handed pass there, that was an excellent
I'll take it.
execution.
Concern about fundamentals goes away as soon as it works.
That's fair.
Shot up is good. And Wiltz being one of their catalysts here tonight, trying to keep pace. Entry pass, high post for Rodden. Skipping over to Bond, down inside Herman. Herman puts it up, blocked. Isla denied on that one. Meter. Suter. Rodden, baseline, on the way, no good. Follow that shot, got a good box out on her. That's it. Drop that shoulder to make space. That's a charge. You gotta fall down. Geary gonna be get that moving screen, or a block rather.
This last possession down here when Emporia scored, you think, look at the score, and it's 48-17 Broncos. Do you think Paige Huss has stopped coaching?
No.
Absolutely not. She was giving the bench an earful, and they scored that 2-point bucket down there. So continuing to coach.
Trying to get Rodden right place, right time, and Callie will go back to the free throw line to shoot two. She's made a pair of them here tonight already. As Rodden. 6 points. Just missed that one. Actually, remember what I did here. Was I fill in, you do circles, and that was mine, which is a miss. So she's got 5 points.
Oh, yeah.
That's my fault. Baseline, she gets her own rebound though, put it up. Rodden no good this time. Callie, plenty of opportunities.
Great effort.
Near a walk. Herman trying to dribble that one out, and she does. Isla will break the press, and up the floor she goes. Suter. Dump off in, good look on a pass there, and Rodden back to the free throw line. Not much of a bench at all. You're not seeing any no JV here tonight, so they're not even at your disposal necessarily if they were. And then with the 3 injuries that we mentioned between Busher and Todd and Feeback, it's just 8 girls suited up. And so it's a 3-person bench at this particular tournament. And so everybody's going to get plenty of playing time.
And as you see, the clock is running, so it'll end here rather quickly.
Rod left that one short. Down the other floor, shot no good on the take by Aguirre. Rebound out by Suter. Herman. Suter down inside Rodden, back outside to Lizzie. Meter for 3. Good, Aubrey Meter. She's got 11 in double figures. Meter just 4.4 points per game a year ago. And at 11 right now, much of that more to come, I'm sure. There's a steal by Meter. Dump off in for Herman. Just a little out of sorts. Bond's there, though, to clean it up. Good team basketball there. Rodden's there to clean that mess up. A few missed opportunities here, but
effort's been outstanding, though.
And you'll take the opportunities because those will start to fall as the season progresses.
Absolutely.
Aguirre directing traffic for Emporia. 2:03 to play and counting in this one. Real test for the Broncos Friday night, or afternoon rather. Shot off balance, no good, but a foul going to be called against Herman. That's her first. But on Friday, when the Broncos take on Trinity Academy, or excuse me, Hayden Catholic, that will be a tough test for them, especially shorthanded. Do hope to see Sydney Busher back out there sooner than later, but will not have her for tonight, and didn't need her.
And I feel compelled to clarify my statement. She's jumping up and down, but she's jumping up and down on her left foot. So she's not going to injure whatever she's got going on for an injury there. So she's being careful, but love the enthusiasm.
Empty frame there for Emporia. Good defense. Wilkes has never stopped playing either for Emporia. The Emporia girls have put out a good effort, but they're going to come up a little bit short here against what's a real good start to the season for Spring Hill. Schubert. 22 seconds to play. Outside for Harris. Broncos just trying to run this clock down. Not a bad time to practice this either. Because here's hoping, right? You got to pull it out every once in a while this year and run a clock off when things are winding down. That's the way you want to do it. This is one victory. You don't practice victory in football, but you want to run it as much as you can, and that's what they have right there. Broncos going to win it here in game number 1 as they move to 1-0 on the year, 52-18. Plenty to talk about here as we kick off the Team Young Realty post-game show. We will roll you through that girls matchup, give you some of the numbers that we have right now, and reset the scene, get you ready for the backside of our doubleheader as the boys get ready to take on Emporia as well. All that and much more yet to come here as we kick off the Team Young Realty post-game show on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free? The Fun 99 menu. Always $1.99 each.
Brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top of the line commercial printing equipment and American made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back out here on the Team Young Realty post-game show. BJ Harris and Curtis Kaiser as we wrap up game number 1 of our girls and boys basketball doubleheader tonight. Bronco girls winning 52-18 over the Emporia Spartans. Post-game show brought to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to your real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free no-obligation consultation. 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill and Team Young Realty. Opening up a new office kind of down there on Webster Street. Next to Prime Accounting, across from K&M Barbecue in that little business district, if you will. And they're going to do a nice job cleaning up a nice building, and that's really what they want to do, is go in and reuse the spaces that we have available to you in Spring Hill and make them new again and work with you to find the accommodations that suit your home or business. So give those fine folks there at Team Young Realty a chat. Well, Curtis, we wrap up the girls. It's a blowout win for the ladies, 52-18, and we were battling through the first quarter. That would have been the one to probably see, to see all the scoring that kind of went off of the bat, but they really maintained that same momentum throughout the entire game.
Yeah, they did, and I could say I was actually the one that got to watch the first quarter because I was keeping your points while you were working through technical difficulties, and the defense really stood out. All game, 52-18. If you looked at the defense intensity from the tip to the end, it didn't change. And we talked about that a little bit earlier. if you could find a team that can play with this intensity and they were well connected on the defensive end in game number one, that's something to talk about, right? Because everybody wants to score points. Obviously, you got to score points to win games. Score points, maybe, high leading scorers, they talk about them, and, we talk about them a lot up here during broadcast, etc. But the defensive intensity of the Lady Broncos in this first game was, I think, very impressive. And if that continues to develop as the season goes on, we won't be talking maybe as much about the offense as we are about the defense.
Yeah, and if you're a team that's getting ready to, and you pull up the tape against the Broncos, you pull up that game tape right there, and you might think that you were going to struggle bringing the ball up the floor, or you may not have a real sure ball handler, you're sweating bullets right now because they're on the ball, and they're doing things to teams that this team anyways, that we'll see. Obviously, Emporia's got some growth yet, a young team that's replacing a lot of seniors, so we'll keep our expectations in check a little bit, but a nice outing in game number one for the Lady Broncos. In this one, final stats for Spring Hill, leading all scorers and leading the Broncos in scoring is 18 points for Isla Herman. Isla averaged right at 13 points a game last year. Obviously, she needed to pour in more with no contribution from Sydney Busher, who was on the bench with an injury. 11 points from Aubrey Meter. Good game for her. 9 points from Addie Bond. 6 points from Callie Rodden. 3 points from Lizzie Suter. 2 from Elsie Sprague. 2 from Kaylee Schuper. And 1 from Isabel Harris, as the Broncos get 8 of their girls in the scoring column, and I think that's all 8 that played got in the scoring column. I'm looking back over my notes right now. So yeah, so everybody who played got in the game in the scorebook, and probably everybody who played got a steal or two in their stat book as well. Again, final score here on the girls' side, 52-18. We will wrap up the Team Young post-game show and kick off our Crown Realty pregame show when we return in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit gobrawly.com to learn more.
Back out here one final time on the Team Young Realty post-game show as the Lady Broncos win it 52-18. Time to kick off our Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show as the Bronco boys get ready to kick things off here in this one. Bring Spring Hill Broncos, first game of the year for them, as they will be going on. Like I said, they ended last year winning 7 out of their last 9 games after a pretty rough start to the year for Spring Hill. Bringing back some contributors, Ryan Jackson, who contributed last year a little bit, coming in off the bench. He's a guy who can definitely knock down the three-point bucket if he needs to. 16 of 56 last year, near 30% from three-point range. So look for more of that from Ryan Jackson. Hudson Gog going to get more playing time this year. Expect him to be on the floor more. They played in 9 games last year. We mentioned Jackson Bruce, 6'3" sophomore, who is going to work his way likely, possibly into a starting lineup and be a contributor who did not play any varsity last year. Jordan Miller, big factor for him, played in all 20 games a year ago, averaged 4 rebounds per game, which was a team lead. Shot nearly 66% from free throw range. Carter Gaw, a 6'1 senior, so Hudson and Carter, number 4 and number 1. And he played in 1 game last year. Brady McCormick got 1 game as well, 6-foot junior. Martin Freegon came in, one of these juniors is going to be, seniors is going to have to contribute for Spring Hill. As Martin last year played in 11 games. Peyton McAvoy, leading returning scorer for this Bronco team as he played in 20 games a year ago, averaged 7.2 points per game. Evan Brown mentioned him coming back off injury. Corey Kirkner, a sophomore that will need to be a factor in. Big, long, 6'2 athletic guy. Braden Brenner, 5'9 junior, and Brooks Byer, a 6'2 sophomore. Excited to see how Brooks maturates here on the basketball court. Really enjoyed watching him on the football field this year as well. That's a look at the Bronco boys here as we're in the midst of the Comfort Designs pregame show. They'll be taking on Emporia. Emporia Spartans 1-0, winning 71-18 over Liberal in game number 1. They'll be bringing back Harrison Trelk from last year, 6'1 sophomore. Also be looking for Madden Seidel. He had 11 points in that game over Liberal. 6'4 senior. Rylan Crow had 13 at Liberal. 6'1 junior. And Chase Harrington has had 11 points in that game at Liberal. So Harrington, Crow, and Seidel all going to be factors here for the 1-0 Spartans. That's a look at things here on the boys' side. We will step away, take a quick break. We come back. We will continue to get you ready in this one as the Bronco boys get set to take off. We come back, we'll get our starting lineups. Just about 8 minutes away from tip-off in this one as the Broncos kick off the 2024-25 season here on season number 6 of Spring Hill Sports Live. We're back in 2 minutes on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Here at Strode Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, anxious? Whether you're struggling to unwind, seeking meaningful connections, or just need a shoulder to cry on, the staff at Allies Therapeutic Services in Spring Hill is here for you. With experience in a wide range of services and a compassionate, judgment-free approach, Allies will help you tackle challenges in a supportive environment, working together to find a path to healing and growth, because everyone needs an ally. Visit alliestherapy.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here into Emporia High School, the Paul Terry Classic in Emporia. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Curtis Kaiser, as we are in between games here, getting set for the backside of our high school basketball doubleheader tonight as the Bronco boys try to do what the girls just did, is get a sweep here over the Spartans. Bronco boys might have a little bit rougher road to hoe as they this Emporia team's a little bit better probably than the Emporia girls were earlier tonight. They're a young team trying to get going. This is not a real experienced team as well. And Spartans did have a player that was on their team a year ago that was really good, and he transferred to a different school, and so they'll lose a little bit of talent right there. So we're going to see what Emporia has. Their only game out was a 71-18 win over Liberal, and obviously this being the first game here for the Bronco boys. And a new squad here really for Spring Hill. They had that core group of seniors. You know that well, Curtis, with one of your boys being a part of that team. And so I guess just talk about what it's like to have that much experience leave your team, and now you've got to kind of re-rack it with what experience you have. It really is a new team here for the Spring Hill boys.
You're right. It really is. You know, we had a bunch of seniors last year, 6 or 7 of them to be to count them all up. But I would also say that based on the year previously, the seniors last year didn't start the year with a ton of experience.
Right.
But they definitely, accumulated a lot of experience as the season went on, because it was very senior-heavy minutes played throughout the season. But we had good contributions, as the Coach Bouchard throughout the season last year kept trying to, find that right rotation, and we started to see more of Peyton McAvoy and some Corey Kirkner stepping up.
Jordan Miller certainly contributed, leading the team in rebounds.
And then Martin Freegon towards the end of the year. He didn't get many looks there at the beginning of the year, but towards the end of the year, he was in there in crunch time. So, some of these guys had some development last year, so it's not going to be completely new to them, but they're not a certainly senior-heavy team like we had last year for sure.
Yeah, and really, you kind of reminded me a little bit, because we talked a lot about the last year at this tournament about that group of kids kind of getting some of their first experience. So maybe a little bit of a mind shift, even what I just said, because now you've got guys who probably even have a little bit more varsity experience than that crew did last year coming into the game. I'm trying to think off of that team last year that got in quite a bit the previous year, not a ton. So Ryan Jackson's a guy who got to play a little bit that year, and he's going to have some of the most experience perhaps would be Jackson as far as varsity time. And then you mentioned McAvoy and Jordan Miller last year probably getting the bulk of it. The returning top leading scorer that's returning. He did not lead the team in scoring, but the returning scorer is Peyton McAvoy with near 8 points per game, and he's a guy who's going to try to shoot that perimeter ball. And so we'll see what this team of Broncos have. They're going to need to focus defensively, and I bet you if Coach Burchard saw the same defensive effort from the boys as the girls just put off there, he'd be real pleased. And so we'll see if that is a factor. They're getting ready to do the starting lineups here inside the gym. We will bring those to you as well as we have our player introductions. I imagine we may have the national anthem as well. So we'll step away real quick for the playing of the national anthem. Come back and get your starters. We return in 1 minute on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5366.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
And at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Getting through the starting lineups here inside the gym. We'll do our starting lineups as well here on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Broncos first one getting introduced. Number 3, Jordan Miller. Also on the floor for the Broncos, number 2, Jackson Bruce. It'll be number 21, Martin Freegon, 6'2 senior. Number 22, Peyton McAvoy, a 6-foot sophomore. And number 23, Evan Brown, a 6'2 senior. And for the Spartans, it's going to be number 1, Harrison Trelk, 6'1 sophomore. Number 5, Nolan Jacobs, a 6'2 senior. Number 21, Madden Seidel, a 6'4 senior. Number 23, Rylan Crowell, a 6'1 junior, coming off a 13-point performance last Friday night. And then rounding out the starting lineup, number 24, Kobe Franklin, a 6'1 senior. The Spartans coached by Lee Baldwin. The Broncos coached by Connor Bouchard here in his third season, start of his third season, 15-27 overall. Went 7-14 in year 2 last year, 8-13 the previous year. Certainly looking for improvement there, and we're going to get a chance to see it firsthand here. About 5 boys that all pretty much look identical to each other.
Yep, keep it down, number 23. I'm expecting a big year out of Evan Brown again. He was hampered by injuries last year, missed all of his junior year. Played football as well, set out football campaign. I talked to him a little bit there during football season, and said he set out so he'd be ready for basketball. And he said everything feels good, he's ready to go. So looking for a big senior year out of number 23.
Opening tip-off brought to you by Spring Hill Co-op. Stop by and see the folks at Spring Hill Co-op for all your household items, pet foods, and seeds. And it's never too early to start thinking about that springtime. I know it's Pulled outside now. There's an early turnover by the Broncos. Pulled out of there, an easy layup from Nolan Jacobs. And so Jacobs will get the scoring started for Emporia. Far side McAvoy. Here's Brown. Now held outside for Miller. He'll look to attack. Jordan off his foot and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers for the Broncos to begin this one offensively. We'll see what the Bronco D has in store here for Trelk. He'll bring it up the floor, trying to trap him. Bruce. Baseline now. Up and good. Rylan Crowell going to get that bucket to go. 4-0 Spartans. Miller going to run the point for Spring Hill. Scoop off McAvoy. Here's Bruce. Out high. Bruce trying to cross over. Lost it. Throw it up. Up the floor running. Good effort there by McAvoy to get in the passing lane. That was going to be an easy layup for the Spartans for Seidel. Up in front court was Kobe Franklin. It'll stay with the Spartans. Early going to game number 1 here for the Broncos. 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound pulled out by Bruce. Outlet for Freegon, nearly lost his footing. He'll get to Bruce. Bruce left side, 3 on the way from Brown, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Spartans. Here they come. Crowell, entry into Franklin. Franklin backing down Miller. They're going to call a offensive foul against Franklin. I think that's a good call. He had really started to back down. You see what his MO is going to be, to get space in the blocks, and he's certainly got the most strength on the floor right now for any of these teams. Because they're going to have to get tough in the paint.
And Jordan Miller picking up where he left off from last year. He was our Defensive Player of the Year last year for the boys.
Evan Brown, top of the key. He'll go ahead and pull the trigger on one. Why not? How about it? Evan Brown drops the tray. Didn't look like he was going to, and then just decided to. Stops that run for Emporia to begin things. 4-3. Early going to this one. On the right wing. Here's a 3. No good on the take by Jacob. Rebound by Miller. He's going to try to break it out. Now he's trapped in trouble. Bruce, corner, Freegon, 3. Oh, just missed it, rimmed out. And rebound pulled out of there by Trelk. Here he comes. Kick, right side. 3 from Seidel, no good. Rebound Trelk. Good bounce of the ball there for Emporia. Good defense, but a bucket will roll in from Trelk. 6-3 Emporia. 5:22 to go, first quarter. McAvoy left wing. Here's Brown. Now Miller. High post for Freegon. He'll have to back it out. Brown. Why not? Brown again. Shot no good. Rebound by Franklin. Here comes Emporia. I'm gonna make an early prediction. Kick out right side for Franklin. Broncos might set a record this year for threes taken. Here's another one coming. Shot no good.
Yeah, I don't know what that total is, but
I bet it's going to get. It's in jeopardy.
Be a lot.
It's in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Making that prediction less than 4 minutes in. How about it? We'll take it though. Peyton McAvoy will knock down the second 3 for the Broncos, and it's a nice little equalizer because they have tied it up despite some early turnovers. Jacob, hassled by McAvoy. Franklin walked with it. Little stutter step there, playing a little bit beyond where he wants to be. And subs coming in for both teams. Seidel will sit down for Emporia. In comes Chase Harrington. He had 11 the other night against Liberal off the bench. In for Spring Hill comes Brooks Byer, his first varsity action for the Broncos, and Ryan Jackson checking in as well, senior. Averaged nearly 5 points a game a year ago for the Broncos. Jackson, entry pass to Byer, and he'll draw early contact.
Number 1, Hudson Gaw in the game as well.
Oh, missed Hudson. So Hudson Gaw getting his first minutes of this season as well. Hudson averaging 1.5 points a game last year. Lost that one on the inbound, did the Broncos. Long pass up in front. Jacob nearly lost it, and they're going to get a foul. Bailed out, Emporia. McAvoy didn't like it. So he'll pick up his first, Will Payton. Swing it around. Trelk on the right side. Entry down inside, trying to get it for Rios. He'll dish. No good on the take from Seidel. That is Madden. Ooh, nice. For Miller. Goodness gracious. And Gaw will get it way out high. One-on-one there. 1 versus 1. Here's Byer. Miller. Nice defense there by Jacob. Very athletic guy in Nolan Jacob. 6'2" as well, and causes some problems for the Broncos. Miller's going to come out. Back in comes Bruce. Jackson Bruce, a 6'3" sophomore. Gaw going to control it for Spring Hill. Now they're trapped. Need help. Might need a timeout. Don't take it. Here's Jackson. Able to get it away. Here's Byer. Skip pass far side, thrown away. And an easy layup on the other end for Crowell. He's got 4. Emporia back in front. Bruce to the corner for Gaw. Bruce. Contact. Out on the perimeter. Jackson. Last second. Byer. Little baseline. Off the glass and good. Brooks Byer's first varsity bucket. Ties it up at 8 apiece. Jacob down inside. Trying to work Rios. Nowhere to go with it. Kick back outside to Jacob. Here's Trell for 3. No good. And a good board there from Bruce. He'll draw contact as well, as that will be against Josh Rios, his first team foul, number 3 on Emporia. 2:21 to go first quarter. Broncos keeping pace with Emporia here on the road from the Paul Terry Classic, game number 1 of this new season. Bruce, Byer. Over to Gaw on the left wing. Good on-ball defense from Trelk, and a little help out. And they're going to get either Trelk or Franklin. Trelk maybe reaching in on that one. And they do. His first, team 4. Jackson inbound. Oh, he walked on it. Little indecision there from Hudson.
I think Carter's coming in to replace his brother.
They're praying. Numbers change, faces don't. Identical twins switch out there. I assume they are. I don't know. They're the same age and they look the same. So it's usually a pretty good indicator.
Yes, they are.
I'm not
both very capable shooters.
I know I'm not a detective by trade, but here's Trelk, baseline jumper, good. Be nice to have all that length and athleticism out there all at the same time. Here's McAvoy. He'll pull a quick trigger on a 3, good. A catch and fire 3, his second of the quarter. And the Broncos with their first lead of the night, first lead of the season.
Peyton McAvoy is what you would define as a pure shooter because
catch,
he has no conscience.
Catch and fire, too.
Catch and fire. It's a quick release. He could miss 2 or 3 in a row, and it doesn't faze him. He shoots the next one with confidence.
Well, that one came out so fast, it might have been on the way before he thought about shooting. So that's how that one came. As soon as he caught it, it was going up. He'll take a much-deserved break with 6 points on the bench. Broncos with their first lead. Evan Brown back in the game for Spring Hill as he gives that break. And another foul going to be called against the Broncos down inside. Brooks Byer going to pick up his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos. Deep inbound for Franklin. Over to Trelk. Trelk way out high. Long possession here for Emporia. Under a minute to play first quarter. Entry pass down inside. Good help defense there from the Broncos. Now Franklin gets where he wants to be. Shot up no good. Good rebound there from Byer. Other end, Broncos maybe think about working for the final shot. Nope, too quick. Down inside. Byer's second bucket of the quarter. 13-10, Broncos in front by 2. 23 seconds to play first quarter.
There it is. It's 13-10. That makes it a 3-point lead for your Broncos.
Yep.
Sorry, BJ, I had to point that out.
What'd I say?
You said lead by 2.
Oh, my bad.
13-10.
I wrote it for what it's worth right there. I wrote it down right.
Yeah, you did. And you didn't have to take off your shoes to count, so that's good.
It is. We're only at 13. So. 11.9 on the clock. Broncos line up defensively, try to deny this opportunity to Emporia. Momentum is surely in favor of the Broncos, and it'll stay there as a turnover by Emporia. Is that a 5 count? No, foul away. I didn't see that official coming over here.
Yeah.
I got to get my basketball eyeballs dialed in here a little bit.
Moving screen.
Moving screen called against Emporia, so now the Broncos can work for this final shot. Coach Burchard calls out the play. Kick, 3, Brown. Good! Evan Brown will put a capstone on this first quarter that saw a heck of a run. That almost went in from Franklin. That thing missed by an inch. But a 3 from Evan Brown, his second of the quarter. Broncos with a pair of threes, and they lead by 6 here after 1. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Broncos break the huddle, get ready to go here into the second quarter, leading 16-10. And that they are in the midst of what would be a 6-0 run. No, 8-0 run to close out that quarter. Missed bucket there by Emporia. Another chance for the Broncos to grow this lead. Here's a 3 from Bruce, no good. Good rebound, Jackson. Back around for Brown on the right wing. Jordan Miller, top of the key. Driving, Miller, little runner off balance. Nifty play by Jordan Miller to get his first bucket of the night. And the Broncos extend this run, now leading 18-10. We're just lead of the game and a 10-0 run. And a charge taken by Jordan Miller.
Jordan getting it done on both ends. And I'll tell you, we didn't see that running running one-hander there last year. Jordan come in and really lock people down defensively, but you see him this year already being more aggressive, more assertive on the offensive end, and starting really well for him. So looking forward to seeing him continue to develop this year.
Jackson out. McAvoy, Byer, Brown, Miller, and Bruce on the floor for Spring Hill. McAvoy, there's your lack of conscience. Goodness gracious. That was a long three and almost went in. Rebound by Franklin. Franklin good, moving the paint. No good. Good rebound by Brown. Well done by the Broncos in transition D. Up in front, Bruce nearly lost it. He'll get it back. Now he'll look baseline, nowhere to go with it. And threw it away. Trelk, right place. Outlet for Crowell. Crowell blocked by Brown. And then out of bounds off of the Broncos. In comes Freegon, in comes Hudson Gaw. Out goes Byer, out goes Bruce. Crowell to Trelk, right back to him. Moving around the perimeter, does. And a steal by Gaw. Gaw working against Jacob, and a foul going to be called, and Gaw will go to the free throw line to shoot two. They get that on Jacobs. Gano. A lot of stats on that from last year. Played 9 games, as we mentioned, in the Open. Trying to get on the board here as he'll miss his first free throw. Again, this is a 10-0 run that started when Emporia led 10-8. There's a rebound and a putback by Marty Freegon. Freegon's first bucket of the ball game. And it's a 12-0 run. And a 10-point lead, largest of the game for either team. Kick, Jacob, three, no good. They needed that to go down desperately. Here's Miller in transition. Got to take care of the basketball, though. Goff, three on the way, no good. This is going to be fun to call all year long, buddy, I'm telling you. I'm going to say three in my sleep. Entry pass down inside, kick right side. Here's Trelk, he wants three. It's rubbing off. Rebound, though, by Freegon. One and dones for Emporia. Broncos' second chance opportunities have been way more. So clearing the glass is Spring Hill as well. That's tough to do when you're on the perimeter a lot. Oh, no. That was a tough break there. And got a little shuffle as he took off. .5:25 to go first half. You're just joining us. Bronco girls took care of business handily earlier tonight as they won 52-18 in their season opener against Emporia. A lot of lost balls, loose ball, diving on the ball. Bodies hit the floor. Good effort there by Spring Hill. 3 guys on the floor to go get it. Jump ball in their favor. Mishandled there by the guy who just checked in a moment ago for Emporia, Tarek Franklin, the sophomore. Freegon on the left wing. There's McAvoy, poked out by Jacob. They're going to say it went off McAvoy's knee. Tough break there for the Broncos. Here's Trelk, he'll control out high for Emporia. Yeah, he'll pack it up and reset here with 4:50 to go first half. Crowell working against McAvoy. It's a pretty good matchup between a couple of pretty good athletes there. Dump off inside Franklin. Changed his foot a couple of times there. Off to Jacob. Shot no good. Still loose. And a foul going to be called against Spring Hill.
Yeah, that's something I was watching there when McAvoy shot that from Strode Orthodontics.
Yeah.
That three-pointer didn't make it. There were substitutions coming in, and I was watching to see if one of those substitutions was for Peyton, and it was not. So I think that shows.
That's fine, green light, because it was from closer to the little white line here than it was to the red line there. So.
Yeah, and I think, but my point is, I think that shows the faith that Coach Bouchard has developed for Peyton, based on last year and all of the summer workouts, and then into this season here, has a green light from about anywhere.
Bruce was going in to kick that one out and out of control a little bit. Player control foul against him, and so there was going to be an opportunity for the Broncos. They had moved that ball good, and ball movement, reversing direction, going to be a key for the Broncos to get those open looks at threes. A timeout taken, 10-point lead, the largest of the game. Broncos in the midst of a 12-0 run that started in the first quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30. We're back in 30 seconds on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
struggling at school, feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Live remarkably at Colonial Oaks Spring Hill. The caring, loving, and qualified staff of professionals at Colonial Oaks offers your loved ones the care they need with the compassion they deserve. With a wide range of services, Colonial Oaks can meet a variety of needs, including with their Rhythm of the Day Memory Care program or on-site therapy with Empower Me Wellness. Residents enjoy 3 delicious restaurant-style meals daily, all with the support of the Colonial Oaks team. Learn more at colonialoaks.com.
Back into game play with Emporia controlling the basketball. As we come out of the timeout. Jacob, the high point. Over to Trelk, back to Jacob. There's Trelk. Emporia has not scored a bucket in a bit. Kick. Crow wants to break that. Not going to do it this trip down the floor. Spring Hill took the lead with 1:26 to play, 11-10. That's the last time before that Emporia scored in the first quarter. Have not scored yet here in this second quarter. Brown on the right corner, and then pushed out of bounds. Got to be something there, and it is. Push going to be called against Madden Seidel. His first.
And you got to give some of that credit to the Bronco defense. I mean,
Certainly.
sure, Emporia's missed some open shots here, but you got to credit the Bronco defense for what's going on here. They're really taking it to them.
Brown, 3. No good. Good follow-up, though, by Gaw. He'll step around. Hudson shot up no good. Bruce trying to get the rebound, and he's able to. He'll clear it out for Freegon. Martin's going to have to track it down. Ooh, into the body. Still bodies hitting the floor. Now it'll end up for Emporia. Crowell trying to break that scoring drought, and he does. So from 126 in the first to the 326 mark in the second, it's pretty good stoppage for the Bronco D. Now I got to get going offensively, and a walk going to be called against Freegon. Broncos did not necessarily take full advantage of that drought. Probably could have been 6 to 8 more points on the board for as long as that went on. Just a few turnovers and a couple of missed opportunities down at the other end of the floor have allowed really Emporia to kind of stay in this when it could have gotten to a 18-point lead maybe. Well, here we are. 8-point lead. Emporia with the basketball. It's a pretty important possession for Emporia at the point we are here in this half, and a foul going to be called. They call it tight. You got to adjust if you're the Broncos, especially on the perimeter. You get on Miller. Miller's first. Team foul number 3 on the Broncos. Trelk to inbound from underneath his own basket. Trelk, left corner, 3 on the way. Good. Here they come. Trelk has 7 for Emporia. And the lead's back down to 5. Bruce trying to shake off Seidel. Now Bruce picks up his dribble way out high. Byer comes to help. Brooks puts it on the deck. He'd like to get rid of it as well. McAvoy thought about it. Defender's there. Bruce, he'll go from way outside as well. Good from way downtown for Jackson Bruce. That's a pretty good one to get your first varsity bucket on, and he'll take it. 23-15. And a push going to be called on Byer. Byer will check out, get an explanation as to how he fouled there. And Trelk will inbound for Emporia. Second for Brooks Byer. Nice play. Freegon trying to save that from going out of bounds, and almost did. There's a near steal. McAvoy it is. Takes it away. Under 2 to play. McAvoy. 3 no good. There's a real bad foul on Crowell. He was He's a physical player, and he was utilizing that skill to its full extent down underneath the paint on Martin Freegon. It's going to be the second on Crowell. Into the game for Emporia, Maddox Shively. Also in, I believe, was Josh Rios for Emporia. Trying to get it inbound, and he's going to say a violation there on Jordan Miller standing over the inline. Another unforced error. Had a few of them here in the middle part of this second quarter. It's allowing Emporia to keep pace with this upstart Spring Hill team. Up the floor they go. Get it up to Harrington. Back outside for Trelk. Heel control on the right wing, working against Bruce. Dump off inside. Hedge to the inside for Miller on Harrington. Trying to fight for it. Harrington over the top of the defender. Nice play there by Chase Harrington. 23-17. Broncos have led by as many as 10. Went on a 12-0 run. There's another turnover. Bruce going to have to maturate to the varsity level pretty quick. Those passes just do not work very effectively at the varsity level. Players a little quicker than you've seen perhaps before. Foul going to be called against Jordan Miller down inside the paint trying to battle for position. Just have to adjust. Miller picks up his second. He already had two, so that's just two for him. It is 5 fouls on the Broncos, and so that will send Rios to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, last year was the first year of the updated free throw rules. This is the first time we've seen this here tonight, so they get 5 fouls per quarter. You go over those 5 fouls, everybody's shooting 2. There's no more 1-and-1. He'll make 1 of 2. Will Rios. 23-18, final minute of this first half. Jackson. And Gaw going to draw contact as well.
Well, we have a second here. I want to give a shout out to the Spring Hill High School cross country team. The boys had an excellent year this year, capped off with a first state title in Spring Hill history. And the first state champ, well, I don't know if it's the first state champion, but Logan Beckman paced the Broncos cross-country team to a state title in 5A, and they qualified by winning the regional to go to Portland this past weekend for nationals.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Third Kansas team ever to make it to nationals, and the first Kansas team to ever win the regional, and they finished 13th in the nation.
Wow.
So, excellent year for those guys, Coach Smitherin. So, shout out to those guys for all their hard work. A lot of seniors on that team come together and had a great year. So, congratulations to them.
Good stuff. Brown missed the first, made the second. 24-18 is your score. Entry pass to Rios. His first field goal, he's got 3 points. Real good into the first quarter and start of the second quarter for the Broncos, but a pretty good finish of the second quarter for Emporia is going to make this one much tighter than it almost could have been. But it's a pretty good Emporia team. Broncos are really playing well. Much to talk about at halftime. Broncos will work for the final shot here of the half. Bruce way out high. Screen comes. Not able to get off of it. Now he needs help. McAvoy with 2.8 seconds to play. He'll fire one away, and a line drive shot no good. That's how we'll go to half. 24-20, Broncos lead by 4. They trailed for a good chunk of that first half, but a flurry in the first quarter puts them in front at the break. We'll talk about it here as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Lady Broncos took care of their business earlier tonight. We'll talk more about that. And let you know where we're going to be on Friday. We'll be back here to Emporia, so plenty to talk about as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. When we return in 2 minutes, you're watching Bronco basketball at Spring Hill Sports Live.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2050. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Welcome back out here into Emporia, the Paul Terry Classic. BJ Harris, Curtis Kaiser here in Emporia High School as we are at halftime of this boys game. Right now the Bronco boys have that score as you see on your screen, 24-20 here at the break. Michael Grant, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael, big supporter of Spring Hill Sports Live. His goal is to provide you with the coverage you need when the unexpected happens. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them make the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. We're at halftime of this one. Broncos lead it 24-20. Emporia, here's how we kind of got to where we are. Emporia jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Broncos knocked down a 3. That's going to be a bit of a theme as Spring Hill here at the break with 5 threes made in this first half. And that has really allowed them to get back into this game and then take the lead for a good chunk of it. So the Broncos trailed 6-3 and then tied at 6-6, fell behind 8-6, tied at 8-8, fell behind 10-8. And at that point, Spring Hill went on a 12-0 run, eventually leading 20-10. That carried into the second quarter. They limited Emporia scoreless until the 3:30 mark of the second quarter. But then Emporia finished off the outscoring Spring Hill 8-4 in the final, 10-4 in the final 3.5 minutes, and that has allowed them to be down by 4 here at the break. instead of down by 10 where they started the second quarter. Scoring totals for Emporia: 7 points from Harrison Trelk as he leads the way for them. 3 points from Josh Rios. 4 points from Rylan Crow. Rylan Crow, 13 points against Liberal. Rylan, that's a defensive matchup. Peyton McAvoy, I think, is doing a pretty good job at keeping him at bay. Crow held scoreless in the second quarter. And then 2 points from Chase Harrington for Emporia. For Spring Hill, 7 points from Evan Brown, 6 points from Peyton McAvoy, 4 points from Brooks Byer, 3 points from Jackson Bruce, 2 from Jordan Miller, and 2 from Martin Freon as the Broncos lead it here at the break, 24-20. Girls won earlier tonight. We'll talk about that game and get you ready for second half action here from Emporia as the Broncos lead at the break, 24-20, here in game number 1 of the new season.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Boys just now taking the floor to come back out of the locker room. We'll come back at a break here on the Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Bronco boys lead it here at the break 24-20. Girls won earlier tonight 52-18, finished with a running clock and jumped on Emporia like a mongoose early on and just never let go. Stayed on them defensively. A really nice outing for Coach Huss's girls. And I told Paige this when I emailed back and forth that I've maybe not been as excited for a group of girls coming out into a season based on what they did last year, based on what they have coming back and expectations, good young coach, and all the things are kind of lining up. And if you listen, keep your ear to the ground, things are lining up for years to come perhaps if you can get some stuff going. And so really exciting and then come out and watch them play like that. That was that really gives you a shot in the arm to kick off the new year.
Absolutely. I think we're going to in for a treat this year with Spring Hill girls basketball. I think we a little bit different than the boys. I think with the girls, a lot of returning starters, a lot of returning experience, a lot of returning scoring. But the defense stood out in that one, so looking forward to them having a great year. And then the boys here, they started the game, maybe a little nerves because we got some inexperience out there starting the game, but they really kind of settled in there halfway through the first quarter and into the second quarter there. And then we kind of started making some mental mistakes there in the second half of that second quarter which has allowed Emporia to get back into it. But overall, I think looking at it anecdotally, I think Coach Bouchard's got to be happy with where he's at coming into this game with a 4-point lead.
On the girls' side of things, Isla Herman led the way with 18 points. 11 points from Aubrey Meter, 9 from Addie Bond, 6 from Callie Rodden, 3 from Suter, 2 from Elsie Sprague, and 2 from Kaylee Schupert, 1 from Isabel Harris. Everybody who played scored. And that wraps up the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Second half action here from Emporia. Broncos going to be on defense to begin this second half. Trying to wrap in there. Good defense from Freegon. And stepped out of bounds. It's going back to the Broncos. Going to the Broncos for the first time. That's a really good effort play there from Martin Freegon to get the body on the floor and cause that turnover. So Broncos will get a stop on the first possession of the second half for Emporia. Here's their first offensive possession of this second half. And that's a carry Jordan Miller might have got away with there. Bruce, continuation, step through, off the glass, and good. There's that getting to the rim. We hope to see more of Jackson Bruce. He's got 5 points for the Broncos. He knocked down a 3 earlier this evening.
Yeah, 6'3" guard that can shoot, aggressive with the ball. You know, certainly going to have a big year for us. You saw some of that right there, what he's capable of.
Jacob out here on the right wing. Here's Franklin at the elbow. He'll dish. Good closeout there from Freegon. It'll help defense. McAvoy causes some problems. He'll swing it around. Left side Troke, 3 on the way, no good. Skipped it off the rim, but a rebound and a reset for Emporia. Franklin, good move there. Kick back out, though. Probably needed to keep going to the rim, did Franklin. There wasn't a ton of help on that near side. Long possession, good defense here from the Broncos. Get a stop. Franklin, kick, corner, 3 on the way. Seidel no good, and rebound by Brown.
Really good defensive possession there by the Broncos.
Bruce, skip past McAvoy, corner Brown. He'll step around the defender, pull up, 12-footer on the way, good. Brown's got 9. Near side wing for Franklin, now Jacob. And a foul going to be called on Evan Brown, grabbing Corral as he was trying to get through the screen. Brown will pick up his third personal. First personal. She said first. They put third up there?
Yeah.
She said first, right?
That's what she said.
Here's Franklin at the elbow. Turn around, that'll roll in. There's a turnover by the Broncos. Trelk near side over. Kraut to Jacob. McAvoy, little help defense there. Dump off inside Harrington. He is going to be raked from behind, and Miller's going to get called for the foul. Stopped an easy bucket, but Jordan Miller, I believe, will pick up his third personal foul. Second team foul of this second half. Chase Harrington at the free throw line for the first time tonight. The 6'3" junior will miss the first one off the heel. Jackson in, Byer in, out goes Brown, out goes Miller for Spring Hill. This one will roll in for Harrington. He's got 3. 28-23, Broncos up by 5. They've led by as many as 10 back in the first half. Nearly anticipated there by Jacob. Freegon, 3 on the way, good. Martin Freegon gets into the 3-point plan for the Broncos, 31-23. Franklin at the elbow, he'll look to attack. And rebound pulled out of there, save, nice hit. Effort there by McAvoy, and nearly was fruitless, but they will come out of there with it. Jackson trying to attack quickly around. Bruce, top of the key. Think about it. Kick, Freegon, another 3 on the way. Good! Back-to-back trays for Martin Freegon. He has 8. And the Broncos have their largest lead of the game at 11. Crowell trying to end that. Good defense by Freegon. Can't do much more about that as Crowell just bodied his way in there. He's got 6.
I think Crowell's lucky he didn't get called for an offensive foul there. He was dip the shoulder into him. You dip your shoulder into the defender, that should be an offensive foul.
Bruce tries a three from the very top, no good. Crowell on the left wing. And a foul going to be called back away from the ball on Brooks Byer, I think. When Brooks learns how to do that and get away with it, he's going to be hard to stop down in there. But you got to be sneaky about that grab.
Gives us good minutes here tonight.
I was really happy with the maturation of Brooks Byer during the football season. He's going to be a factor up front for Spring Hill for a couple years to come. Stolen away by the Broncos there. Comes out of there is Hudson Gaw. He'll lead the charge as well. Deferred to Miller. Miller, good movement there, and a foul going to be called, grabbing on Harrington. He didn't know which way Jordan was going. Somebody left the door open somewhere, Curtis. Or they've got the air conditioner on, or something's going on in here. I'm a wimp.
For those of you that don't know, there's a few people in this world that have less hair than I do, and one of them is BJ Harris.
Who's McAvoy for three, no good. And pulled out of there by Crowell. He'll fly up the floor. Entry pass, Crowell. Three, good. Don't let that kid get warmed up because he might cause some problems for you. 34-27 after the Broncos led by 11. 4 unanswered leads to a timeout by the Broncos at the 30. We will keep it right here. Again, we're back here on Friday, the Broncos afternoon basketball. As Spring Hill will start with the girls at 3 o'clock against Hayden, followed by the boys at approximately 4:30. So some afternoon basketball coming your way, and then we'll be right back here on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for the girls against Trinity Academy, with the boys to follow. So Friday, Saturday basketball. Let's see if they got a place for me to sleep back here. We'll just curl up and do it again on Saturday morning. Oh, lucky to keep that one on the Broncos. Gaw now just trying to get out of nothing. Something. Crowell now on the floor. McAvoy just wants to put it into it. Shot no good. And here they go the other way. A little bit of momentum in favor of Emporia. Broncos need a couple of stops here and some buckets. This would be bad. Jacob no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Broncos. This one's got to count offensively here at this point in the game. Kick, Brown, three, no good.
Halfway down.
Slowed down just a little bit on the threes the last couple of attempts for Spring Hill. Crowell with it on the left wing. Here's Rios, back to Crowell. Trelk. Trelk, baseline jumper all the way good. And Emporia right back into it. This is a 6-0 run for Emporia after the Broncos led by 11. Brown on the right wing. Emporia's tightened up their defense just a little bit, certainly on the perimeter. Not going to give these guys looks out here on the edge. So Spring Hill's going to have to get good about taking care of the basketball or get to the rim. Gaw off balanced. Nobody else crashing the boards there on that take. And an opportunity for Emporia. Trelk, Jacob. These guys are a 3 away from the lid popping off this gymnasium and momentum fully being back in favor of Emporia.
Ryan Jackson really battling hard down there on the defensive end.
Here's Rios on the right wing. Backing in, Seidel, turn around, good defense there, Freegon, save though, but gathered up by Jackson. Take care of the basketball, Jackson scooping around, bucket good, and the foul, needed that one, did Spring Hill. Ryan Jackson, little contortionist to flip that one up there and draw the contact. He'll go to the free throw line for the and one.
Shot it with the right hand on the left side of the basket, fading away.
Tough shot there. That stops the 6-0 run by Emporia. Leaves the lead at 7 with a chance to make it 8 here at the free throw line for Ryan Jackson. His first bucket of the ball game, a guy who averaged nearly 5 points a game a year ago. And he can get in on that three-point action as well. There's a official stoppage here for some reason. The and one opportunity will fall short. They got the possession arrow, I believe, flipped around. Is what that was about. Emporia back with it as they move from left to right. Jacob trying to get it down inside. Broncos playing in the post. They're undersized, but they've done a good job denying that entry pass down inside. They're playing tight defense. Brown going to pick up another foul. It's his second personal foul. .51 seconds to play third quarter. We should have a good one coming down the stretch of this one. Crowell. Denied. Freegon, he is everywhere right now defensively. Here's Gaw. And this would be Carter Gaw. Brown, helped out by Bruce. Bruce will pull it out with 27 seconds. Coach maybe wanting to work for the final shot, perhaps. With this 6-point lead that's tenuous at best. And back off to Bruce. Bruce, crossover, 7 seconds, little runner off balance, shot no good, but he is fouled, and Jackson Bruce will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's gonna be called on number 24, Kobe Franklin. His second. Team foul number 3 on Emporia. 6 seconds to play with. That's the way you draw that up. You want to get that bucket right there with about 1 second left. But if you can take some contact, go to the free throw line and make them count. Same. Bruce with 6 now in the ball game for Spring Hill. Made them both. 38-30. Spring Hill got to get a stop here. They will. Big play there by Evan Brown to swat that one out of the air. And that's how we'll head to the quarter. That could have been a different momentum, but the Broncos able to stave off that little bit of a run. They'll take an 8-point lead to the final quarter. We'll have it when we return in 1 minute on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Here we go, final quarter of play in the first game of the year from Emporia, the Paul Terry Classic. Spring Hill Bronco boys with a 8-point lead as we head to the final quarter. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Curtis Kaiser. Girls won earlier tonight in big fashion. Boys trying to get a win here. Bob rim denied. Hit the underside of the basket and out of bounds. So an early turnover there by the Broncos. Tough break there. Don't see that every day.
A little bit of token pressure here to try to change it up a little bit defensively.
Try to get that trap right there is where they're looking for it. There's some contact from Peyton. You just got to be under control if you're going in there like that. If you're not going to get there, just break down. McAvoy with just 2 fouls. That's the first of the fourth quarter for Spring Hill. 8-point lead. Trailed by as many as 4, led by as many as 11. Here's Trelk. That's off the mark. And cleared out of there by Evan Brown, then punched out by Franklin. Yeah, they can't do that. Kobe Franklin going to pick up his 3rd foul. Team foul number 1 of this fourth quarter for Emporia. Good look. Freegon waits for contact. Maybe waited too long. Well played by Trelk. Long pass up in front for Franklin. He'll fly through. Broncos got to get back quicker on defense. That was a lost possession there from Spring Hill. And Franklin trying to give the Broncos or the Spartans a spark. Six-point game. Broncos do not need to be in a hurry with the lead here. Don't force anything. McAvoy, right corner. Put Jacob on McAvoy. That's quieted him a little bit. Some athleticism on him. He's trying to have to make his own shot. Jacob's just denying him the ball. Outside for Miller. Miller trying to shake and bake Franklin. He'll need to clear. Bruce, baseline pull-up, 10-footer on the way. High glass, no good. And missed out of there. Here's Franklin. Broncos better get back. That one's lost out of bounds off Jacob. They get a break there, does Spring Hill.
Got a gift there.
Out goes Freegon. Out goes Bruce. In comes Byer, along with Ryan Jackson for Spring Hill. Will Miller got away with a walk right in front of the Emporia student section. Jackson. Brown, 3, no good. Big box out. Didn't call the foul. Now foul going to be called on Trelk. That official completely looked away. I'm not sure. Nobody saw him get knocked down to the ground. We did. We don't have a whistle.
And to my point earlier, Peyton McAvoy shot that three-pointer from Strode Orthodontics. You just saw the youngster Jackson Bruce there with a maybe not quite the shot that Coach Bouchard would want, and he promptly came out of the game there. So maybe a coaching moment there for the young man, but
Here's
still
Byer.
giving us some great minutes here.
Good effort there. Just can't get it to go for the youngster, and it's going to go out of bounds off Emporia. Lucky break there for Brooks Byer as he really did a nice job to get himself into that position. Just got to finish. Deep inbound for Byer. Here's Brown. Needs a little help, does Miller. Miller just blows by Trelk. Now he's where he needs to be. Bringing contact. He'll bring the contact and the foul. Good effort there from Jordan Miller. Just decided he was going to try to take one to the rim. Got to where he needed to be and draw the contact with 5:14 to play in the ball game. Miller will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Not much offensively, but Miller's been involved in every play, it feels like. And he'll knock down the first free throw. Made it both. 40-32. Franklin on the near side. McAvoy hustles over to close him out. Here's Crowell. Perimeter defense has been pretty good for Spring Hill. Trying to dump off inside, and just that's defense all the way around right there, Curtis. That was on the ball outside, and then Brooks Byer doing what he was doing down inside to had to force that pass to be what it was. Out of bounds back to the Broncos. Patience here for Spring Hill. And that nearly turned over. Shot no good on the quick take by the Broncos. Got to be able to put them away when you can. There's a steal. Ooh, that is a bad break for a big guy playing defense well. And Brooks has gotten the raw end of the deal on the foul side of things here, I think, a few times tonight perhaps, but got to adjust, and youngster has not, but he's going to be very, very useful down in the paint this year for the Broncos, and a presence maybe we didn't even have a year ago. Franklin backing his way in. Now he'll kick. Corner. Jacob. No good. Few of those go down here for Emporia. It's a different outcome right now, perhaps. Broncos need a bucket. Miller nearly stolen away. Get another lucky bounce for Spring Hill. Jackson and a that might have been a felt like 10 count.
Yeah, I don't. I honestly thought they called a foul on 24 at first. But
well, it'll be another turnover. Broncos need to get out of their own way a little bit here in the final stretches of this game. Youngsters trying to play in some crunch time, perhaps finding themselves a position they hope to be in, but now they are in. Got to execute down the stretch inside the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Wrap around to Franklin. Broncos collapse on him. Franklin just barrels through Miller. And he's got the benefit of the doubt on that one a couple times as well as Kobe Franklin. He'll lay that one in. He's got 6.
I don't know what else Jordan Miller is supposed to do there.
No, I ain't either.
He got, again, the shoulder got lowered into his chest. And if you look in the rule book, that would be an offensive foul.
Well, a timeout will give us a chance to talk about it. We've got a 6-point game with 3:35 to play in it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
.40-34, Broncos trying to hold on here to get a win in game number 1. Broncos need a bucket here to try to quell this comeback from Emporia. There's one into McAvoy. He gets hit in the face. I mean, it's pretty rough out there. No good. Freegon. Good to not draw the foul there. Harrington, though, and a foul could be called on Freegon after all on the floor. Freegon will pick up his second. Team foul number 3. Crowell on the left wing. 2-possession game. Under 3 to play. Franklin. I'm telling you what, if that would have been allowed when I was playing basketball, I would have been a much better basketball player. What'd they call?
Jordan out of bounds, I guess. I want to point out again, 24 went to the basket, lowered his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If that was allowed, I'd have been really much better.
Yeah.
Here's off the screen for Trelk, no good. Rebound McAvoy, hold on to this basketball, take your time.
Oh.
Take care of the ball if you're Spring Hill. Miller with it, working against. Broncos need help on the offensive end. To the corner, Freegon, he'll go baseline. Wrap around, stolen away. Good defense by Emporia. Franklin there in right place, right time. Broncos, Jacob around. Here's Franklin. Crow. Out of bounds. To Spring Hill. Was got to break this little pressure from Emporia. Able to do so. Nice job there. Now Brown for three. Big one here. Off the glass, no good. Rebound though by Ryan Jackson. He's fouled. Big board by Ryan Jackson, the senior, stepping up.
I think we were pretty fortunate there.
They'll maintain the basketball here underneath their own basket. Will Miller with just under 2 minutes to play in this game. Brown over to Jackson. That's not legal. That's the fifth foul, so that's going to send Jackson to the free throw line to shoot two. It's the fourth foul on Trelk. He fouls out. That's going to be a problem for Emporia.
Yeah.
Ryan Jackson 0 for 1 from the free throw line on an and one opportunity. That was a really nice play. Back to the line here and missed it. Last year, a 52% free throw shooter.
And that three shot there by Evan Brown.
I would say in my 20 years of broadcasting, 22nd year now, free throw percentages have been consistently going down.
Yeah.
And he'll make that one.
Well, that makes it a three-possession game. The big free throw.
Kraut, yep. He'll take it in on Freegon. That one's no good, but coach wants Freegon to stay on your feet there, don't jump. Freegon picks up his third personal. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos. Minute 34 to play in it with Crow. That's his first point of the second quarter. He was held scoreless in the fourth quarter. He was held scoreless in the second quarter and nearly held scoreless here in this fourth quarter. You can go back and watch this film. You're going to watch Peyton McAvoy do a pretty good job defensively against Rylan Crow. He makes both free throws, however.
Timeout.
41-36, full timeout on the floor. We'll take it. 94 seconds to play in game number 1. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontic.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Here we go, final 94 seconds of this ball game. Broncos holding on to a 5-point lead. They've got the basketball as well. That's pretty crucial at this point. Got to take care of it. They've had one backcourt violation on this trap, and then they just nearly turned it over. Oh, my goodness. What the heck? Bruce nearly saved that one twice, and then it ends up in Emporia's hands. Jacob, 3 on the way, no good. There's a big rebound here. It will be out of bounds off Emporia. Broncos get a break there.
We have dodged bullet after bullet after bullet in this game. Very fortunate. Got to take care of the ball here.
Yeah, I think the argument there was bounce pass versus chest pass on that one.
Yeah.
Went between the legs. What do we say about those fundamentals again? They break that press now. Now you take care of the basketball here. Get this thing inside a minute. Jackson, don't leave a gift on the floor, though, if they give you one of those. 56 seconds. Get Emporia into a fouling situation, down by 5, and that's going to send Jordan Miller to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called on Cohen Bloomquist, his first. Jordan Miller to shoot 2. 2 for 2 on the night. Last trip at the line here just a moment ago, and he'll slide that one over the rim and in. Miller with 5 in the ball game. Again, don't forget, back at it Friday afternoon. If you want to watch the Broncos, you got to do it Friday afternoon. Nobody's doing anything at Friday at work anyway, so just pop open your computer and watch some basketball. And 3 o'clock tip, 2:45 pregame with the girls. The boys to follow against Hayden. And then Saturday morning, I already told you how to enjoy that. Over some biscuits and gravy. There's a turnover. Jordan Miller in the passing lane, affecting that pass. Out of bounds on Trelk, and it will.
I believe your previous guidance was cereal, but I like biscuits and gravy better.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Miller breaks that pressure. And a foul going to be called on Jacob. Jordan Miller back to the free throw line. Makes that one. Big shots here from the junior.
Coach Bouchard doing some offense-defensive substitutions here.
Bruce, Brown, Miller, Jackson, and Freegon on the floor. Miller misses his first free throw of the night. Pushes this out to an 8-point game. 3 from Crowell, no good. Rebound, Evan Brown. He's going to be high in the rebound category, I think, Will Brown tonight. Back to Crowell. Going to be high in the turnover category as well, are the Broncos, as Crowell's going to drop in his first field goal of the fourth quarter. And that draws a timeout with a 2-possession game in 18.9 seconds. I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, Coach Bouchard trying to get a timeout there when Evan Brown had the rebound, but unfortunately the officials were too far away. He couldn't get down there in time before the turnover happened.
Well, looks like it's a full timeout. We'll take a 30. We'll be back to wrap things up here on this one. Don't forget, we got the Team Young Realty postgame show coming your way in just a little bit. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Final 18.9 seconds to play here in this one. Broncos holding on to a 6-point lead and the basketball. Need to get it inbound. Make your free throws. Got a chance here. Coach has got timeouts if he needs them as well. They'll break that press. Will Miller. That might be enough to do it. They will foul him. Troke will foul out.
You're going to foul. I don't know why you let 7 seconds go before you do it.
Or your guy with only with 4 fouls do it.
But we will take it.
They've been off on the team foul or the personal fouls all night. They've been wrong up here, and that she just said third, and then he fouled out. So
yeah,
I'm confused.
And they just substituted also.
Yeah.
And
Miller.
you shouldn't be able to do that until between the first and second free throw. But they went ahead and let them do that.
Well, he fouled out, so I think he had to go.
I think you still wait in between.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because it's 2 shots regardless.
Oh, yeah. We should have looked at that part of the handbook on the way down. It says shot clock part.
BJ and I will have another hour-long session solving world problems on the way home tonight.
Yep, we'll create a few probably. Here's Franklin, little runner, unabashed to the lane. He got some kind of pass that Kobe Franklin did. The Broncos going to win this one 46-40. And I think a nice win for a young team. Again, we mentioned some of the experience coming back. A lot of seniors lost last year, but it was January 18th before the Broncos got win number 1 last year. They're getting win number 1 in game number 1. Broncos get the sweep here on the road. First road game is on another team's floor. Here they're hosting this tournament, and you're able to come in here and get a pair of wins. Feel good for the Broncos here tonight. 46-40 on the boys' side. Girls handily won 52-18. We will talk more about it as we kick off the Team Young Realty postgame show. We'll come back, recap your final scores, tear down, and get out of here for tonight as the Broncos are going to begin 24-25 in fine fashion here from the Paul Terry Classic. Boys and girls sweep over Emporia. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Team Young Realty postgame show right here on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Looking for a real estate team you can trust? Join Team Young Realty, your local family-owned experts in Spring Hill and beyond. Whether you're selling or buying, Team Young is here to make it easy. Looking to sell but don't have time or money to make it shine? Team Young will invest to make your home show ready to get top value. And if you're looking to buy, Team Young is here to assist at every step. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing to Spring Hill and the surrounding area. Call for a free no-obligation consultation, 913-222-9843.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number 1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Here at Strody Orthodontics, we are a single doctor practice, which means that I am the only orthodontist here in the practice. I will be the one guiding you through your care journey. With our experienced staff, your appointments will be more efficient and more comfortable. We love treating kids as well as adults. We want you to be happy with your experience during orthodontic treatment as well as your smile at the end. I love when patients tell me that their smile has improved their confidence and their quality of life, because a smile is for a lifetime.
Back out here on the Team Young Realty post-game show. BJ Harris, Curtis Kaiser, as we wrap things up here from day number 1 of the Paul Terry Classic. Post-game show brought to you by Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. call for a free, no obligation consultation at 913-222-9843, a winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty. And if you're driving down Webster Street, new location there down by K&M, next door to Prime Accounting, go by and tell Team Young we sent you to come by and see their new digs there on Webster Street. Final score here on the boys' side of things. Boys win 46-40 to get the season started off right. They'll have their hands full on Friday, but we'll worry about that when the time comes against Hayden. But a nice effort all in all. If we talk about this boys' game here, Curtis, and, you saw the perimeter game. We're going to see that shooting. The three-point shots were not there in the second half, and you saw that pressure start to rise. But to answer that despite, in fact, second half, 2 threes made in the second half, all from Martin Fregon. That was it, despite 5 first-half threes, and so able to do it. We talked about, I think maybe off air a little bit, might be feast and famine from the three-point line, but when things went cold, they did it with a little bit of defense, and I think that's got to be a surprise. I think the overall theme of tonight was defense.
Absolutely. Congrats to both Lady Broncos and boys Broncos basketball team starting with a win over a really good Emporia team. Again, they went down to Liberal and won 71-18. I think that Emporia team for the boys has some pretty high expectations this year. And I would say coming into this game, we kind of wanted to feel out where we were as a team because, again, we graduated a ton of seniors last year, a lot of experience. Got to see what we have. We got a lot of young players that really played some quality minutes tonight. And, Coach Bouchard, I saw change the offense a little bit, more of a 5-out guard sort of oriented. I can't talk.
Yep, oriented.
Guard-oriented offense. There I go.
I'm not sure if he has any options necessarily to play a guard-oriented offense with as many guards as he has. I mean, really a lot of guys that kind of the same length, same body type, same fairly similar athleticism. Obviously, there's a little bit of a spectrum there, but you've got interchangeable parts. And I think that's probably a unique opportunity for a coach to be able to kind of switch and match and do things differently, possession to possession, even if you have to. And then I think it was a nice night out for the first time for Brooks Byer, who finished the game with 4 points. And he was going to be, I think he'll be a nice force for them in the paint. They're going to need that to relieve a little pressure on the outside because you saw Emporia start to play that perimeter real tight. Those threes went down because of that. Then you got to be able to get to the rim and make your own shot. But I do see the opportunity here for the Broncos to make that maturation as the season progresses here.
Yeah, Brooks had some great minutes tonight. Like to see him continue to develop this year. Played really good last year as a freshman. I watched him play and kind of made the comment to a couple folks, like he's got some talent there, and he's really stepped up and improved this offseason, so he's going to get more and more playing time as the season goes on. So Jackson Bruce, started the game for us tonight as a sophomore. Had some really big minutes there for us. So, excited for the young guys and excited for the seniors to get a first win of the season on their first attempt.
All right, let's take a look at our final scoring here. First for the Broncos, 9 points from Evan Brown. Nobody in double figures either, so you get a win, nobody gets in double figures. They really spread the wealth. 9 from Evan Brown, 9 from Jordan Miller, 8 from Martin Fregon, 6 from Peyton McAvoy, 4 from Brooks Byer, 3 from Ryan Jackson, but 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter for Jordan Miller. That was some clutch shooting and really a big factor. 7 of his 9 came in that fourth quarter opportunity. So have a guy who can go to step to the line and do that as well for you. A near 66% free throw shooter last year. He's off on a much better percentage already here this year. Mentioned the girls. Girls won earlier tonight, 52-18. Both teams 1-0. Led by Isla Herman's 18 points, 11 points from Aubrey Meter, 9 from Addie Bond, 6 from Callie Rodden, 3 from Lizzie Suter, 2 from Elsie Sprague, 2 from Kylie Schupert, and 1 from Isabel Harris. Everybody who played scored for the girls, and they got off to a good start as well. Back here at 2:45 on Friday, our tip-off at 3 o'clock as the Broncos have a doubleheader with the Hayden Wildcats, and then we will re-rack it to come right back here for a 9:45 Saturday morning pregame, 10 o'clock tip here from the Paul Terry Classic as the Broncos take on Trinity Academy. Do encourage you to go check out VarsitySportsLive.com. All of our weekly broadcasts are right there. If you're wondering if the Broncos are playing tonight, VarsitySportsLive.com is going to let you know where we are and what we'll be doing. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and set up notifications so every time we go live, you'll be right there with us. Again, final score on the girls' side, 52-18. Final score on the boys' side, 46-40. Broncos are off to 1-0 starts. For Curtis Kaiser, I'm BJ Harris saying so long tonight from Emporia. You've been watching Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.